welcome back everyone to Final Fantasy VII, and that pretty much takes care of all the sidetracking. So from here on out, it's just pretty much a straight run to the end of Disc 2.
Oh boy.
Huzzah!
Uh-oh.
My god, it already feels like yesterday that we just went through Disc 1.
What sounds like a robot stomping through?
Beep, boom.
Yep.
Okay, I guess I was right.
Yep, that'd be a big robot.
Who's piloting this thing?
Like, what do you think?
Well, Rufus is... Okay, never mind.
You may want to fix the kinks in that hand. It looks like, considering how much that hand is just shaking around, you'd think they fall off.
Alright, so it's time to take these two out.
So are we actually killing them this time?
Yes, this is pretty much the last battle, like first and last battle against Heidegger and Scarlet.
The proud Claude.
Now this is a boss that technically has there's two areas that you can attack, like the Jammer Armor and the Proud Claude. You know, you obviously killing the Proud Claude just pretty much ends the battle. Yep, you can't really sense it, so just hit it with everything you got.
Always have regen on.
Yeah, and then that's where I remember it's like, oh yeah, Hades! I never got to show Hades off. It does us no fucking good, but, you know, still, it's an opportunity to show off a summon.
Also, that's something new that I've never seen before when it comes to attacks from robots and whatnot. Shooting fire from their knees. Huh.
So what are we dealing with here?
Yeah, I mean, it's like, it does damage, but, you know, yeah, Hades is supposed to deal status effects too, but it's not going to do any good against a robot. So we're back to summoning our buddy Bahamut Zero.
Yeah, satellite cannons might help.
Yeah.
That's pretty much what Bahamut Zero is. He's a living, breathing satellite cannon.
It's like, man, you would think that with a thing like Bahamut Zero, I would get really good reception with my cable. Or my satellite TV.
Not that kind of satellite, Ryan.
Oh, come on! Bahamut Zero, also a part of Dish.
Yeah, fuck AT&T.
Yes, fuck AT&T.
Anyway.
Yep, so remember, it is a robot, so...
Thunder Magic is the way to go.
Yeah, do spam the Thunder Magic. And we haven't seen Odin in a while either.
Oh, that's what you did, you summoned.
Yeah. Yeah, because Odin's probably like the one summon I've kept the longest. But that's because, you know, it's like for a while I was using them.
Yeah, Odin does have multiple uses.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Like, obviously can't one-shot bosses, but can do stuff like... What?! We might have to reconsider... We might have to reconsider our entourage.
That's okay.
Oh,
you had one job, robot! One job!
I'm telling you, they need to fix the kinks in the robot's
You
hands
know,
and arms.
maybe Hades did inflict some status elements on it and made it blind.
No, I don't think so. I don't think it did.
I know, that was a joke. But still.
I know. But regardless, yeah, so you can see that its chest is open. We got rid of the jammer armor.
So it's gonna start taking a lot more hits now. Or a lot more damage from...
Yep, so it's like one target down, now to take out the other one.
Oh, that's not trying to do nearly as much damage.
Well, bear in mind, you know, Cloud's the one with the highest magic stat, so of course he's gonna do the most damage summoning magic.
Right, but at the same time, though, it's like compared to Vincent and Cloud, like before, I mean, I don't know if it was because you were just attacking the jammed-in armor at one earlier point, but it's like, yeah, it's like whenever Tifa used Trine and whatnot, it did like over 8,000 damage.
That might have been what it looked like, but maybe it was because of trying to attack in two places at once. It was counting that damage too. And they just kind of overlapped each other.
Yeah, it was more so the damage overlapped.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I mean, it's like, but out of everybody, Tifa's magic stat is the lowest right now. But you know, that's fine because I wasn't playing her to be a mage.
All right, that's probably the ladder then.
Yeah, it's like, you know, she was my she's like resident healer and crit queen.
I still don't know who hurt your feelings, Tifa, but it's okay.
And then there's wrist laser. Alright, you
Tifa, please! Alright.
That's also something relatively new, to be honest. Because usually, I mean, it's like, funny. Usually, whenever I see robots shoot lasers from certain parts of the body, it's either their fingers or like from the palm of their hands. Never the wrist.
They're probably, I imagine, like, Scarlet, when she was designing this thing, she's just like, why not? You know, it's like, have every body part shoot bullets.
It's like, okay, shooting lasers from just the hand, okay, that'd be too predictable. Let's change things up a little bit and have the robot shoot it from the wrist. Oh, while we're at it, knee fire.
And bullets from your tits.
I'm sorry?
Yes, and bullets from the tits.
It's like, limit break!
This should for a bit.
Bring in the rain!
Yep. Yeah, I was about to say, you okay there, buddy?
It's like, nope, it's still going.
Oh, okay.
Why is it backing up?
Oh, fuck, I'm sick!
No, never mind. I see that cannon mounted on its back.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna start using that.
It's just a position that it's taking. It looks like it's like it's about to throw up. Oh, that's not helping.
Who wants chowder?
I'm sorry, what? Oh, that joke. I remember that joke.
Back when Family Guy used to be really funny.
Yeah, that is true.
And, finishing touch. Alright, so we got Cloud's second level 3 limit break.
Sweet. He has the touch.
He's got the power.
Yeah!
Oh god, how do we get out of this thing? Ah! Ha!
There we go.
Your entire corporation is falling apart. The president's dead. The former president's dead.
Ha!
Both of you are dead.
What a clod.
Your entire corporation is falling apart. I think the only one left alive is Reeve.
And Hojo, technically.
And the Turks.
And the Turks, yes. We technically didn't kill the Turks. They just fucked off.
The Turks are cool. They can live.
Yeah.
It's like okay, all right. We'll give the Turks a pass.
Everybody loves the Turks.
So the president's dead. The former president's dead. Heidegger and Scarlet are dead.
So basically, Shinra is on the verge of death.
Pretty much. It's like, now we're finally taking them down.
It's like, no one's left to run this corporation unless Barrett wants to do it.
Yeah, you know what? Okay, you know what? Fuck it. Avalanche will now become Shinra. There'll be a better Shinra.
Just replace the word Shinra with Avalanche. Or something along those lines. Oh, wow, that armor.
Yep, damn right, and I'm giving it to Tifa.
No, it's like, Shinralanche. It's a work. The name is still a work in progress.
Name pending.
Name pending. Yes.
Alrighty, of course we gotta save.
Of course we're not done yet.
Well, yeah, because it's like last save point of the disc.
Which means something big's about to happen.
Of course. Okay.
Move your ass.
Yeah, I was gonna say, okay, Kate Sith, I know it's up there, but could you please just move?
Like, move your fat ass.
And while you're at it, you too, random enemy encounter. Whoever
Random
you are,
tank.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Random tank that we're encountering on a
big ass
staircase.
tank on a small ass staircase. I'm sorry, what?
Yeah,
Right.
and mind you, this is another one of those multi-targeted enemies.
God damn it.
Oh, well, we took out the head. Alright, everyone needs to calm down with the crits.
Never! If we ought to save the world, we must crit like there's no tomorrow. No exceptions.
Wait, there's 3 parts to this thing?
We got rid of that cannon.
and we're gonna get rid of this cannon.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can't we just try this thing?
There we go, we got rid of that cannon.
This is disgusting.
And there we go.
Like I said...
Kicked to death.
We kicked that tin can. Wait.
Anyway.
Also right.
The angels are crying.
Wait,
It's
the
like-
angels are crying, or is it the earth that's crying?
The planet's crying. 3 people lost their three people lost their lives today.
Many lives were lost, let's be real. Also, thank God that the rain is not messing up the electric current.
It's like, Hojo, you're kind of gone,
Insane.
nanners. You kind of got nanners right now.
It's... Hojo, I'm sorry, but you have gone completely bonkers. And we must destroy you.
Now bear in mind, we got Vincent in the party, and he's kind of got a vendetta against Hojo, so you will be seeing some unique dialogue, just solely because we've got Vincent with us.
Oh, okay.
And plot twist!
What will Sephiroth think when he finds out I'm his father?
What?
Oh.
No, that's not true. That's impossible.
Oh.
Yep,
Search your feelings. You
No.
know it to be true.
Yeah, so remember in Vincent's flashbacks and everything, that was like, yeah, Lucrezia was Sephiroth's mother and everything. We knew Gast is Aerith's father, so that left Hojo. Who is gonna be Sephiroth's daddy, I wonder? So pretty much from that point on, it was, at least for me, it was pretty obvious. But, yep, surprise plot twist, Hojo is Sephiroth's dad.
Uh-huh.
And there's the unique dialogue for Vincent, if you had him in the party. Vincent was just like, he just pretty much admitted, okay, I was wrong. I shouldn't have been sleeping in the coffin all this time. It should have been you, asshole. Alright, final battle of the disc.
Hojo himself.
Okay, just spazzing your arms like that's
Nothing
not
to
really gonna do you any good.
That's okay. So he's gonna summon some minions.
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Yeah. You don't have to worry too much about these minions, actually. They don't really deal a whole lot of damage, so pretty much just keep your attacks focused on Hojo for the most part.
Okay.
So
I mean, it's like you can get rid of them if you want, but I mean, he can always bring them back. It's just more so, you want to move on, you gotta take him out.
Right.
Say hello to my new creations. I called the one on my right Tentacool 2.0, and the creature to my left... Oh, god damn it, I'm screwing it all up already. God damn it. I'm getting my directions wrong again. Son of a bitch. Joke aboard.
That's okay.
I guess anything multi-hitting would be pretty sufficient right about now.
Yeah. Especially from Cloud.
Well, there goes Tentacool 2.0. Now
That's
I
okay.
got to deal with Almastar 2.0.
Oh,
Oh,
dead.
well. Okay, never mind.
So, nope. Form number 2.
Oh.
I'm
Wait, what?
sorry?
So wait, did Almastar 2.0 and Hojo fuse?
No, right before the battle, Hojo pretty much said he injected Genova cells within his own body. So this is just pretty much his body reacting to the Genova cells. It's literally transforming him into a monster.
Oh, I was wondering why Hojo was looking a little pale.
Yeah. Yeah, he was not looking too good. Now, yep, so once again, we have multiple targets. You're going to want to attack the middle target, obviously. You can attack the other targets, so we can get rid of that hand, so we don't have to worry about him attacking us with that. Now, these limbs, they can grow back.
So it's the middle one you mainly want to worry about.
It's the middle you got to worry about.
So humans mutating into abominations like that via cells. Why is it that I'm suddenly getting some Parasite-y vibes from that?
There. Well, to be fair, actually, well, now that you actually bring that up, I was actually going to save this for when I eventually do Let's Play Parasite Eve, because that day will come eventually. That, one of the things with Final Fantasy VII, when they were initially planning the game, they were coming up with all kinds of ideas and everything. And, one of the ideas that they were tossing around, but ultimately decided not to do, they were seriously considering about having Final Fantasy VII actually take place, in modern-day New York. But they were like, let's not go down that idea, we can make it futuristic, but, let's not have it be, let's make our own world for this. But, so even though they scrapped the idea for Final Fantasy VII, they still liked the idea of making an RPG set in modern-day New York enough that they revisited that for Parasite Eve.
Oh, okay. Yes, I don't know. It's like, yeah, that would seem kind of a rather odd concept, especially with Final Fantasy VII, if it did actually take place in modern-day New York.
And there we go. Took his ass out.
Oh, that means he's dead.
Or is there a third form?
Yep, that's just form number 2.
Wait.
There's 3 forms, so here's his final.
Oh, okay.
Life form Hojo what?
Just life form Hojo.
Oh.
Yeah. Can't sense him. Now here is where he can be a little deadly, because his attacks can inflict poison. Or you can be a dumbass and just keep continuing and keep attacking Cloud. That can counterattack.
Oh yeah, that's true.
No, because he actually has a...
The counter
he has,
materia,
like,
I remember.
well, he can bum rush you. Like, he'll actually do, like, where he'll try and do consecutive attacks, and as an idiot, he's attacking Cloud, who's counterattacking every attack he hits. You stupid fuck!
If I keep attacking this one warrior with the counter materia, I will land a hit on him someday.
This isn't like other fighting games where you can counter a counter a counter. Yes, I've seen fighting games that can do that. It's actually kind of ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's like, stop comboing Cloud, you dumb fuck!
I don't know why you're complaining.
I hate you and your spiky hair!
Well, admittedly, I was actually kind of hoping that he would actually direct a lot of his attacks on Vincent, so that way we could be all dramatic and be like, oh, hey, we got Vincent with his final limit break. Now, Chaos versus Hojo, let's do this shit. But that didn't happen, because apparently he wants Cloud to blow his ass away.
Well, there's that.
It's like,
Well,
there we
Hojo,
go. Hojo's
you got
dead.
your wish. You were killed by Cloud.
it's like,
Good
there
job.
we go.
Sense was
What a-
born.
What a clod. Jesus.
Ooh, a power
And
source.
get a power source, and he gave us a power source. So yes, make Cloud more powerful.
Sure, why not?
And Hojo's gone.
Yep.
Rest in peace, you crazy bastard. Alright guys, I think that'll be a good time to wait.
So has the cannon been stopped?
Yeah, I was about to say...
Yeah, pretty much, it was like, it's like, once we got rid of Hojo, we were able to manually shut it down.
Okay.
So, alright, one of our main antagonists is pretty much taken care of at this point.
7 days.
7 days until Meteor hits. So that's how much time we've got left to take care of Sephiroth. I actually like this little moment here with Cloud.
What are we all fighting for? I want us all to understand that. Save the planet for the future of the planet. Sure, that's all fine. But really, is that really how it is? For me, this is a personal feud. I want to beat Sephiroth and settle my past. Saving the planet just happens to be a part of that. I've been thinking. I think we are all fighting for ourselves. For ourselves and that someone, something, whatever it is that's important to us. That's what we're fighting for. That's why we keep up this battle for the planet.
Yeah, so basically, like, Cloud's just pretty much saying, yeah, we're all saving the planet, but everyone's got their own personal reasons that they want to fight and everything, and pretty much he's pretty much encouraging everyone, look, I want you all to, like, really seriously think about, why we're fighting and everything before we go into this final battle, because, I mean, they have no idea if they're going to come out of this alive or not, but he wants to just make sure that everybody goes in determined, no doubts or regrets or anything. And, I really like that, because it's like a lot of times, whenever you get to the last battle, it's always, for the planets and everything, hurrahs and everything, and it's like, yeah, Cloud's actually taking, little bit of a different approach to it, and it's like, I actually kind of like that approach that he's taking as a leader.
Right.
Yeah, because to be quite honest, like, there's not a whole lot of, like, pretty much like every other Final Fantasy, it's always like, you know, it's like, yeah, we're gonna go save the world, we gotta beat the bad guy, everyone, let's go, and everyone's like, okay!
Where do we get the free food?
Yep, so we get a nice little moment here with Cloud and Tifa. Because, yeah, everyone else, they all had homes and families to go back to, except for them. So we get a nice little moment between these two. So, you know, if you're like me, and if you're a Cloud and Tifa shipper, you just eat this up.
You know, I'm not gonna lie, that may or may not be me as well.
Oh boy. I mean,
Alright, look, I'm sorry, when I see an obvious pairing or whatnot, I'm sorry, I just go with it.
no, don't get it twisted. I ship Cloud and Tifa too. It's just, I'm thinking back to before when I used to ship Cloud and Aerith. And then I remembered, and then all this talk about Crisis Core that we've been doing for the past few days, and then I remembered, and then I started to remember. Yeah, that was where my ship lied when I played Crisis Core. It was Zack and Aerith.
Yeah.
That was the true ship.
Oh, Zack and Aerith in Crisis Core were so goddamn adorable. Yeah. I love those two together.
Yeah, that's my true ship.
Yeah, it's like, I ship Aerith with Zack, Tifa with Cloud.
Mm-hmm.
In fact, this moment right here, it's like, okay, if they don't kiss... We gotta believe.
I'm actually real curious as to see how they approach this scene in the remake.
Oh, jeez.
Like, with the voice acting and everything. Because, I mean, this is a really sentimental moment between the two. So it's like, you know... It's supposed to be very quiet and everything. So, I mean, it's like, you know... Please do your line reads good. Don't make it sound like you're just bored and reading a script.
Words are the only thing that Oh, what? I'm sorry, what?
Words aren't the only way to tell people how you're feeling.
I'm sorry, what? Wait. Oh, wait, are they gonna go CG all up in this?
Shut up.
Okay, so fun fact about this scene.
What?
The original intent with this scene is exactly what I am implying with the sexy music here. The original intent was Cloud and Tifa were going to have sex here.
Wait!
What?
I'm sorry?
What?
This is true. The developers initially wanted to do this, but bear in mind, this was 1997. That's a little too risque to put in a video game. So instead, they just had them like snuggling up at night and everything.
Yeah. Okay, but off screen, like during the fade from black and all of that.
Or something. Now, this is also where I question how you're going to handle this in a remake, because, you know, now we live in a post-Mass Effect world where you can get away with some erotica in a video game. Will they actually revisit their initial intent?
You know what, in this day and age, it's like, as weird as it may sound, I'm kind of wanting that to happen now.
I kind of do too, and just to see like everyone's reactions.
It's like, oh my god, they actually showed this in a video game. Hello, Mass Effect. Many other games have pulled this kind of shit
not just the fact that you get like the shippers, like, you know, the Cloud and Aerith shippers, you get them pissed off and everything. But it's like, you know, now you get the people that, you know, go crazy over Tifa porn. It's like, oh my god, I have canon material!
You know what the worst part is?
What?
All of this was still new to me. The rest of this game was blind for me at that.
That makes two of us, my friend. That makes two of us. I mean, I was just saying, I was expecting them to kiss at the very least. Never did I expect for them to go all the way there.
Oh my god, like you have no idea how tempted I was to like superimpose like suggestive imagery like in the background. I think from like the Big Show or something, where it's like they did like an entire skit where it's like
God.
It's like they just had like suggestive imagery. I was so tempted to splice that in there, but I was like, no, I think that's gonna be a little too much. So I just left it with the sexy music by Enigma.
Wow. Oh god, that is so great. That is so,
like, if you butt it now, you'll never know what they'll say later. Were you watching?
Oh,
it's like
no.
Okay,
wow.
Admittedly, it was just more so, you know, look, everyone, they did go out and, like, you know, they visited their loved ones and everything, but it was just, you know, yeah, they saw, like, Cloud and Tifa snuggling up and everything. I mean, we know that's what actually happened, but it's like, yeah, once you know the original intent, it puts a whole new spin on this.
Oh god.
And we broke Ryan again.
I sure, why not? Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, you're absolutely right. When you put the original intent with that scene, it literally changes everything. That was a complete game changer. Oh my god.
Yeah, next thing you know, it becomes sausage party up in here.
Oh. Let's not even go there.
That is a weird fucking movie.
It's shit. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's got its funny moments, but it is weird as fuck.
Well, I mean, it's not so much that. It's like, I remember, it's like, did you hear, like, all the stories that went on with, like, Seth Rogen, the writers, and then how they treated the animation team behind them?
Oh, yeah, there was all kinds of shit going on behind the scenes.
Yeah. Yeah, which is why it's like, okay, well, honestly, I'm actually glad I never even bothered to see that movie in the first place.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I saw it, but I waited until it was out on, like, Xfinity and stuff. Like, I didn't see it in theaters.
Right.
I'm kind of glad that I didn't see it in theaters. I mean, it's like, you know, like I said, it has its funny moments. I mean, it can be really funny. But, man, it gets weird, especially at the end.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
I don't believe this shit.
Hmm?
No, nothing. Sorry. I'm still
what with what we just saw earlier in the game? Man, I'm sorry, guys. I just...
It's not that...
I don't believe this. No, you gotta believe it. You gotta believe! Team Avalanche, move out!
I can never ship Cloud. I can never ship Cloud with anyone else ever again.
All those times that I was trying to ship Aerith and Cloud, it was all for nothing. Oh God!
No, like I said before, I am a Cloud and Tifa shipper. And also keep in mind, up to the point at the City of the Ancients with Bugenhagen, everything past that point was blind for me.
I know.
Yeah, we know.
I'm really scared to play the remake now.
It's like whenever that moment comes, I will embrace the Final Fantasy VII remake. Not just for all of the Final Fantasy VII goodness that I have missed out for all these years, but mostly just for that.
Oh, God.
Alrighty. So with all that craziness aside, that is the end of Disc 2. So that being said, as far as now, from what I've read into, the reason why they just had to split up, they had to split this into 3 discs, because story-wise, there's really not all that much left. Like, if we were to just play the main storyline, all that's left is to go through the final dungeon, which is where we're heading towards, and, you know, take on Sephiroth and everything. But there's a lot of optional content. There's still optional bosses. There's still some other dungeons that we haven't gone through. There's a whole massive side quest that we've yet to take care of. And all of that is pretty much becomes available for you to do in Disc 3. So from what I've gathered, they had to split the discs apart because of all this other extra content and everything. So that's why, you know, that's probably, I think, maybe why Disc 2 seems, or maybe, like, feels considerably shorter than Disc 1.
Yeah, right. That's pretty much what the feeling I got when we moved from Disc 1 all the way to Disc 2.
And Disc 3 is going to feel even, like I said, it's going to feel even more shorter because the bulk of Disc 3 from here on out, and pretty much the bulk of the rest of this Let's Play, is going to be tackling all this optional content. So we have all that to look forward to. But before we go into that, so now that you've at least seen the first 2 discs, so Ryan, what are you thinking so far?
It has its twists and turns, in a good way, mind you. So, and again, it's one of those cases where it's like, there's so much to take in, even with how much shorter Disc 2 felt to Disc 1, that it's like, yeah, again, it's still gonna take me quite a while to, completely understand what's going on, 100% of the time. But even then, regardless of such, I'm still thinking, this is still a relatively well done RPG for what it is, especially for PlayStation standards. And with how Disc 2 ended, I'm like, oh yeah, this game got a whole lot better.
Giggity.
Oh, giggity.
Alright, so Brandon, I know you've played through the majority of Disc 2 and everything, but now that, you know, pretty much like the last couple of videos have been blind for you and everything, so, you know, what are your thoughts now that you've seen Disc 2 to its completion?
I mean, again, like you said, I know a good majority of what happens in Disc 2. The only thing that was really new to me in Disc 2 was... Ryan, were you just laughing?
No.
Oh, I thought I heard you laughing, sorry. You're laughing now! I think that question should be saved for after we finish the entire game.
Okay.
I knew you were gonna say it.
You motherfucker. Let's just end the video.
Oh, yes, this is one hell of a disc finale. It was like, you know, Disc 1 ends with, like, you know, a really tragic death. I mean, you know, we were, like, Brandon was practically on the brink of tears. Disc 2 ends, and he's, like, in freaking shock.
The finale of Disc 2 did a complete 180 from the ending of Disc 1. Oh my god.
Alright.
I'm fucking salty.
But regardless, you know, hope you guys have been enjoying this so far. Like I said, there's not a whole lot left. I think it's going to probably be like, I'm estimating maybe like another 10 videos or something, but probably less than that to complete everything for disc 3. And hopefully we'll get BJ back. Because, at the time of this recording, he's in the process of trying to secure an apartment. So that's pretty much why the three of us have been handling disc 2 on our own. So hopefully we can get his butt involved when we do a lot of the side quests and stuff for disc 3. But I hope you guys are enjoying. Now, fret not, I am not going on a break in between discs 2 and 3 like I did with 1. We are just going straight into disc 3. So, we're just gonna plow right on through to the very end.
All right.
Alrighty, so with that said, see you guys in the final disc.
See you all then.
Till next time, everybody.
Giggity.